He had sunnies on.
Wouldn't you like to find out how Diego rolls? I said to Hamo if they made me sign into the building, because sometimes with those things they make you sign into the building. I was going to sign in as Diego Maradona.
Diego Maradona, the hand of God.
Yeah, the English saw it, the ref didn't.
So, in the end, we didn't have to sign in.
So has the podcast started while Dan's over there doing that? The podcast has started. All right. So you saw a horse cock. Is that what we're talking about?
We saw a sheathed horse cock.
You had a cheeky prank and you saw a horse cock. It's been a great day.
Big morning. A girthy morning.
Yeah.
Yep. I got to say, I feel like I've achieved more today than I have in months.
It was exciting to meet you for a coffee at 9:30. We had this whole operation.
Dude. So
where's the printout? Have you got the printout?
The printout's in my backpack.
Which is
we got a cheat sheet. It's right here.
Yeah, we need to talk about the script that we had to align on.
Let's remember, we only talked about it on the Patreon.
We only talked about it on the Patreon last week. If you would like to hear us scheming this juicy prank, check out the Patreon. Get on board.
Get behind that paywall.
So, Floggers, have we got a juicy prank to tell you about?
So, but the funniest thing, so the prank took place at 10 a.m.
It sure did.
And Hamo messaged me yesterday being like, so what, you want to meet at 9?
Yes.
And I'm like, we're doing an hour planning.
For a 10-minute
We're doing
interview?
a full podcast app to plan the details of this prank.
You should have recorded the preamble, actually. That could have been the Patreon.
The reason why I thought it made sense to meet at 9 is because I do my fake pod with Milinkovic, and a lot of the time, a lot of the recording is just us getting the laughs out of the way. So I thought if we went over this a bunch, we could hopefully we could be silly together, get the laughs out, and then we'll be fine when it was go time. That was my theory.
Well, let's bring the floggers in to the prank.
Okay, so for any of you tight cunts that didn't pay for the Patreon,
you could have known about this already.
Yeah, you would have known about this. But what happened was, I do my fake hustle culture podcast with Alex Milinkovic,
which still somehow has more listeners than this podcast.
Somehow.
And,
it's not even close.
It doesn't even exist.
Yes, we've had hundreds of
like
millions of
Theranos,
views.
this fucking thing.
What's Theranos?
Our most
Ponzi
viral
scheme.
video ever is about me talking about outsourcing, about how Jeff Bezos and how Elon Musk, they don't mow their own lawn, they don't do their own laundry, they outsource. So I do the same. I have a guy that comes in to sleep with my wife because I'm too busy growing revenue. Ridiculous. And even the video has hashtag comedy, hashtag satire. Despite all that,
And
recently,
your Instagram handle is
Andrew
Hamilton
Comedy. Yes. So most people get it. Every now and then someone doesn't get it and they'll message me and be like, how could you dishonor your wife, sir? But anyway, I posted this a year ago. So it's like, it's run its course, this whole video and the joke around it, until last week when it was picked up by a Kenyan online news outlet that reported it as real news.
What is the name of the news outlet? Do you remember?
I could look it up, but I don't have it on me. And
Nairobi Mail?
No. But good reference to Kenya.
The Advertiser? Marathon Weekly?
I don't know, brother.
Marathon Weekly?
I don't have any Kenyan rags in my head. Any Kenyan broadsheets.
It's called Kenya Dig It, and it's entertainment news.
No, it's called Kenya Read It.
Anyway, it made this news, and it said, the headline was like, comedian Andrew Hamilton hires a guy to sleep with his wife for business reasons. And so it's ridiculous. And there was a whole bunch of Kenyan people that were on board with it. One woman called me a retard. And so anyway, that's as silly as we thought it would get. Turns out, no. This journey into silliness hadn't quite ended. So I got a DM.
Journey to silliness?
Why is he hitting this like we're about to go to commercial? Turns out Andrew Hamilton's journey to silliness was just beginning.
And we're going to find out about it right after the break.
And we're back.
So then I got a message. I got a DM from a lady.
Do you want me to read it out?
Yep.
Hi, Andrew. I just came across that headline about you outsourcing intimacy so you can stay focused on revenue, hand clap emoji. And I thought it was such a wild, fascinating take. I host a new Kiss FM show/podcast called Saucy Secrets with Yana.
Saucy.
And I'd love to have you on for a
pronounced
chat.
Jana.
Jana?
Jana.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
No, but she's wrong. Clearly, she's wrong.
Her name is Jana. Respect the Jana.
Jana. Is Jana short for anything? Do you know?
Janice?
Janice?
No.
We are all about honest, funny, and unexpected conversations around relationships and modern life, and I think your perspective would spark exactly that. We record Thursdays, but can also Zoom if that's easier. Would you be up for it? Fingers crossed emoji. Jana. El Jana.
So,
Oh wait, she's a lady. So wouldn't it be like La Jana?
I don't know.
How does L go with that? Which is the masculine?
so then I replied to Jana and I said, yes, I'm happy to chat. I'm based in Sydney. If you want me to come into the studio, we exchanged details. And then I said, I might be able to get the guy that my wife and I have an arrangement with to come in and chat as well.
Wow, Andrew, how did you come up with such a great idea?
Hold on. And then I said, his name is Diego.
Yes.
And this was because Dan had suggested it in the group chat, the Flogs
there we
group
go.
chat.
That's okay.
Bit of credit.
You don't need to credit me. I'm okay.
We were...
Dude, who was Dan? I'm Diego.
So-
Do you not see this hat and sunglasses? I'm Diego,
So I
brother.
floated
I'm unrecognizable. Also unrecognizable without the hat and sunglasses.
That's
But
true.
Who is this guy?
Who is this fella?
And so I floated the idea to her of having the guy, that's fictional guy that sleeps with my fictional wife to come into the studio for the interview.
But it was a factual studio.
And she said, oh my gosh, that would be brilliant. So there we go. The scene was set for Thursday morning, 10 a.m.
Juicy prank.
Fellowship of the Mirth.
So then Dan and I went in this morning for the interview at Kiss FM. But before we did that, we had to align on the backstory.
So we did a bit of pre-briefing on the Patreon. If you want to hear a little of that chat before the interview took place, go and hop on the Patreon, listen to it there. But for now...
But what upsets me, Tom, as someone who has a podcast with one Andrew Hamilton,
Yes.
is he put more effort into this prank than he has into this podcast in the last fiscal quarter.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if you put this much effort into what we do week to week?
Look at this. This is a Google Doc that he shared with me yesterday morning.
And
it was like,
printed.
just to clarify. Yeah, he brought me a printed copy today. You know you live with your parents when you got a printer.
That's so true. That is spot on. No one under the age of 50 still has a printer at home.
Well, look, this is high stakes. The Flog Cabin is not high stakes. This is do or die out there.
Yeah, this is low
we had
stakes.
to get it right.
So he brings this in. We have a coffee at 10:30 a.m. to go over it.
9:30.
9:30. Yeah, sorry, the interview was at 10.
Get the time right.
Because Tom, I was like, hey, bring the guy in. Like that should be the thing. Go in with the guy, play it completely straight as a prank. It'll be a lot of fun. You said you'd crack.
I'd break. I don't think I'd
you'd
be able to
laugh.
do it. Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck it. I got nothing on.
So I wanted to say some very silly things during this. I wanted to say that my wife is insatiable. That's why that this is important, because she has such a high sex drive. And then I had a fever dream last night, and I woke up and I had to write down 2 words that I wanted to try and weave into the conversation.
Can I just set the scene a little bit? We are sitting in the lobby of like a very corporate building in North Sydney, ready to do this interview.
So is this where you're having the coffee? You're having the pre-brief in the building.
No.
It's
It was up
one
the
building
street.
next to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, it's in the lobby. Everyone's wearing suits. Everyone looks so professional. And Hamo's in there. I'm in disguise. He's got a coffee with me, and he's like, "All right, so there's a phrase I want to say. I had a dream, Daniel, and I want to say this phrase, and that phrase is
Penis surrogate. This guy is surely is just my penis surrogate.
Was it penis surrogate or surrogate penis?
Surrogate, I can't remember now. But
I prefer penis surrogate.
Yeah. So it's just like, I'm going to say that during the interview. And he wanted to say that in front of me beforehand. And thank God he did, because I giggled. I giggled like a little girl. I was loving it.
So I wanted to
Surrogate penis.
wanted to weave that in. And so we'll go through, this is the backstory. So Andrew's 39. Rebecca, my wife, is 30, also known as Beck. She responds to Beck. Beck has been married to me for 4 years.
But you've been in a relationship for 6.
Relationship for 6.
The idea that you're going to go, oh, my wife Rebecca, and then she goes, does she respond to Beck? And then one of you says yes, and one of you says no. At the same time.
Oh no, we've been had. Fuck.
Andrew does some performing, brackets comedy, but his main focus is on day trading as well as night trading. Andrew is an omni trader.
Omni trader is so funny as a word.
Rebecca works as an admin assistant at the Sydney Theatre Company. Andrew and Rebecca had previously discussed having someone involved in the relationship to satisfy Rebecca's insatiable sexual needs. She's a big whore, this lady. And
Your wife.
but Diego is the first person that has been involved with the couple. Andrew met Diego at pickleball. at a social event after the games, they hit it off. Diego hit it off with Beck, so Andrew suggested Diego could assist with Beck's sexual needs. Diego was unsure, but Andrew suggested a financial relationship to keep it purely transactional. Diego accepted the agreement, and the situation has been going on for now 18 months. Andrew has sex with his wife 2 or 3 times a week, and Diego usually once or twice, which they thought was quite a lot.
And if you are behind the paywall, you know when Hammer's like, yeah, well, 3 times a week, and then like, you're once a week. As married people, Tom and I were like, no,
absolutely
that's
not.
absurd.
She's
a
voracious. She's voracious. You understand? She's insatiable.
Voracious.
She just cannot stop having sex.
Which, to be fair, it does make sense for someone who would seek out this sort of arrangement. You would need a wife who is insatiable.
Correct.
Yes.
Whether you need to say insatiable this much, up for debate.
Insatiable. Diego is booked to come over to the house whenever Beck has needs. For Andrew, this is not an open relationship or a kink, and he's not a cuck. This is purely...
That was underlined and emboldened
I want to make this very
notes.
clear.
This is purely a savvy business decision, so Andrew can continue trading and get the family into a strong financial position. This arrangement is not forever. Diego knows this.
I know
Diego was not a male escort when he was propositioned to do this, but Andrew has no awareness of whether or not Diego does this for other people now.
Right.
Now, Dan, would you like to read out the sexual rules
I would love to read out the sexual rules. And just like for anyone who's wondering about this being quite long-winded and specific, credit to Andrew Hamilton. He hit pretty much every single piece of this.
Yeah, well.
Because like, yeah, we'll get into how it happened, but like literally all of this came up. So sexual rules for me. Diego can give but not receive oral. Fair enough. Diego must wear a condom. Safe sex is important. Beck must inform Andrew every time she's booking Diego. This is also prudent for payment. And Beck is not allowed to call Diego daddy. That is reserved for Andrew. And again, I cannot emphasize enough that he mentioned all of this with a very straight face to a very receptive audience.
Okay. So this is the pre-brief. You're doing the...
So we go in there, we go through this a few times, we get a few laughs out at the cafe. Then we go in there, it's 10 a.m. We have to wait in the kind of lobby of Kiss FM for a
Nice
few
lobby.
minutes.
We were offered
nice
waters.
lobby, some good couches. Yep.
Any refreshments, anything like that?
Waters were offered, not accepted.
Okay.
I had my coffee cup with me just in case I needed to cover up any laughs. I was like, I can lift
smart.
this in front of my face just in case.
I didn't need that. I'm a natural. So we went in there. And then it was pretty much straight to business. We went into this booth. There was probably about 6 people doing various jobs. I couldn't name exactly what everyone's job was.
Did you know there were going to be that many people?
No. And I didn't know that Jana was going to have a co-host.
Yes.
So she had a bloke whose name I've forgotten.
MC, wasn't it?
MC?
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Okay.
Let's not
Lovely
dox
guy.
him.
Yeah.
So they were very warm and inviting, and I sat down on the couch, the casting couch, the cuck couch, the whatever, the interview couch.
You're not a cuck.
No, I'm not a cuck.
And so this is, do you know at this stage what this is in service of? Is it a podcast? Is it a live show?
It's a radio show and podcast called Saucy Secrets.
Okay, so it's going to be on air. It's going to...
I think it's Sunday it comes
Sunday,
out.
okay.
So yes, I sat down and
Well, this is the thing that was a blessing. They were like, we're going to get Andrew first, and then you're going to join him later.
Yeah, great.
so Dan sat basically near the door in like a spare chair they had there and was able to watch the interview. And I think it was lucky for both of us because if I had have said penis surrogate next to him, I don't know if I would have been able to do it without laughing.
Correct.
So
And
I think it was better for me to feel like we were separate and I could just focus on my ridiculous story.
So can I ask, so because your character in the Alpha Bros podcast series is quite humorless, right? He's very like, there's no joking about, there's not that sort of like lighthearted glint in the eye that Andrew Hamilton has. Are you sticking to that? Are you pretty like down the line hard-nosed businessman, or are you a bit more personable?
It was hard because they complicated by also talking about my comedy and like I'd been to jail for comedy. So I had to be like, I'm a bit of fun, but I also do business.
Yes, you
and
should.
this whole thing with my wife, this is just prudent.
This is serious. It's nothing funny about this.
Truly the weirdest thing about it was like they were not really interested in his financial career at all. They were mostly interested in his comedy career, and that they knew about it. They like were encouraging. They were like, "Oh, do you have any shows coming up?" Like, but they still thought the wife arrangement was not a
Funny.
joke.
They thought,
Very
well,
serious.
they were like, they thought the whole thing with Diego and the wife could be future material for comedy.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, I bet that's going to give you some material down the line," and it's like,
You've got no idea.
I've never really thought about it like that. Actually. Yeah, interesting. You think so? Do you think people would find this funny?
yeah. And I just like, I got to say, they were so sincere and so nice.
They were lovely. Everyone in the room was so lovely, and I felt a little bit bad about.
And they had done
Making a
research.
mockery of their entire.
But they had done research about it.
And she was keeping me open mind. She was like, "Oh, you're making it sound like it's such a good idea. Maybe I want to do it." And then the male host was saying to Dan, like, to stay away from my wife, Diego.
Hey, who's Dan?
Oh, sorry, from Diego. Stay away from my wife, Diego. So,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
he's like, "Oh, Diego, your DMs are going to be lit up after this. You might get some more work." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm mostly sticking to graphic design."
yeah.
I was a graphic designer.
But-
Important.
If anyone wants to get in touch, it's just at Dan Muggleton Comedy.
We talked about like media pickleball, and even Jada was like, "Oh, it's very popular now." You know?
It sure is.
Like they were just so like there was such because Hamo wanted to bring up like the jealousy thing, and he's like, they mentioned jealousy. He's like, "I'm only jealous of his backhand. He's got a very good backhand in pickleball." And they asked that, and he hit it, and I was just like, "Yeah, this is a good backhand." You know? Like I gotta.
I'm only jealous of his backhand.
I got to give Hamo a lot of credit for like kind of preempting basically everything they asked. The only thing that was scary for me is because like he kind of nailed it. He was like stone face killer the whole time, talking very seriously about everything. Literally pretty much hitting every point he'd put down here. Like, and then they brought me in, and the problem for that was like there wasn't anything that I still needed to say.
Yeah.
So like they were mostly asking me about like how I felt about it and how it kind of came up, and it was all just kind
It
of
was more like
riffing.
it was just more repeat questions from your perspective. So, like me at the social event after pickleball, suggesting that you could sleep with my wife. You know, what did it feel like for you to have this crazy idea said to you, and all that kind of stuff?
Wow.
And you did great. You did absolutely great. And he played it well as being like he's not media savvy, hadn't done an interview before. He's a bit nervous. So, like, you know, he's answering it, but he's not like trying to be too funny. He's like just trying to say the answers, and he's a bit
I was like,
sheepish.
"Hey Andrew, where do I hold the microphone? I've got no idea where to put one of these."
When the joke is, I'm the
such a
one that just
natural.
But, yeah, it was
Hey,
just-
sorry, should I be breathing as heavily in the microphone as Andrew is? Is that how you do it?
Sorry, do you want to do a sound check or should we clap?
So,
But
yeah.
it was like a lot of people. It was very professional, and like they just kind of, I guess they wanted it to be true.
Yeah.
So there was no reason for them to question it.
Yeah.
Even like when I said one of the right rules is that like Diego can't be called daddy. She was like, Jenna was like, "I've written articles about it. Like, I don't understand the daddy obsession." I'm like, "I'm just into it, Jenna," you know?
And he even mentioned like, "Yeah, we're a similar size," and then no questions asked. Just like, "Oh, of course, that makes total sense."
Well, that's when she was like, "We've actually got Girthmaster coming on later. Would you let Girthmaster?" And I was like, "Absolutely not. No, that's going to ruin the whole thing.
Yeah.
Keep that guy away." So, yeah, I think it went as well as it could have gone. I feel a little bit bad because it's so lovely that when we eventually reveal this as being a complete prank. I mean, look, part of it is probably a lack of due diligence on their end.
You think so? Do you think a little bit? Possibly for these journalists.
Well, it's like what the producer of the show was doing the research, essentially. But
also-
the thing is, they knew he was a comedian. Like, it's just I don't understand how you can't possibly question it.
Close the gap. And also, it's like, what about all of the other black and
Videos.
white videos
Yeah.
that are fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Like, and also, Hamo, just checking, your take on revenge, very interesting. Do you really hit your enemies with a car?
Diego,
really
are you
keep-
worried?
Do you really keep your triangle medium? What's that, mate? So, I don't know. But anyway, she said that the story was so fascinating that she wanted to go on the Daily Mail and Lad Bible as well. So there might be a written version of the story.
Wow.
With
okay.
maybe photos of us.
So,
Yeah, they got a photo at the end, and I was like, "Oh, do you want me in it?" And they're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, fuck it,
Okay.
why not?"
so what is now what? How are you going to handle the rollout? When are you going to announce it? When are you going to...
Well, I think the vision is that this comes out on radio, on YouTube. It'll hopefully come out on Daily Mail, whatever.
That's like
We let
Sunday.
that-
like last Sunday.
Yeah, I need to wait till it goes on YouTube.
Will they,
and
do,
then
will they do
hopefully-
reels and stuff? Will they do little clips?
I don't know if they do clips. Maybe they do.
Surely,
but,
there's enough cameras in there.
Yeah, I'll get the YouTube footage and then hopefully can pick a couple of the funniest sound bites of this, and I'll put together my own little video about, hey, this happened.
But are you gonna break the fourth wall and say what it is, or are you just going to like play dumb?
No, I'm going to be like, hey, we did this elaborate prank
Do you think so?
recently. Yeah. Like,
Tom doesn't want to.
Well, I don't know, because you've never said anything out loud about like the alpha. I guess you have on like podcasts and stuff, but on your Instagram or whatever, you keep posting those alpha blokes thing, not alpha blokes, the alpha podcast.
okay, well, let's have the best of both worlds. Why don't I reshare it as being sincere for
Yeah.
a couple of days just to have fun with that, and then I will do the reveal of like, hey, this has all been an elaborate prank with my friend Diego.
I think the only hurtful thing for me would be if nobody recognizes me. Where do you find that guy? Who's that strange fella?
Or if someone's like, hey, Muggleton, you fucking Hamo's wife? I didn't even know, I didn't even know Hamo was
you have a
married.
wife, dude?
Did Nikki know that Hamo had a wife for 4 years?
Did you know Dan Muggleton is a stage name?
His actual
Your
name's
name is
Diego
Diego
Maradona.
You can see why that might not work in the comedy world.
So we had a bit of fun today. It's just good to get some good old-fashioned pranking back, you know?
It did make me realize, like, you know those heist films where they walk out the front door of the building with, like, you know, the money in the thing and they just got to kind of get around the corner or whatever. Like, Ham and I just whispering to each other, do not celebrate, not yet, not yet. And we're down the stairs and he jumped on my back. We're like, we fucking did it.
Yeah, it was very much heisty, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. We did it. We pulled it off. They think I'm fucking your wife.
And I think
For money.
you said something in the car which I thought was quite profound. You said that you think people essentially are good. They want to believe you when you're telling a story, right? So, like, I think with pranks, there's a lot of time they can be easier to pull off than you think because people take you at what you say.
Yeah,
And it serves them for it to be real.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like it's the nature of any of those documentaries about con men. They just told the biggest lies where it was like, well, no one would lie about this. You know what I mean? No one would tell me they had a private jet if they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people just, they can't get their head around the idea they would be lied to or that they would fall for it.
And it's like, it's also that thing where it's like anyone who falls for a Ponzi scheme must be an idiot or blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, they just hit you with the exact right offer in the exact right moment. So like, why would you not believe something that's going to help you? Like, and obviously these guys just need to get something out for Sunday.
Yeah.
Saw this story, like, fuck it, it'll come into the studio. That's great. Like, you know, because otherwise it'd be Zoom and it'd be shit quality. It's like, done.
Yeah.
We want this.
Yeah, they said it was their first in-studio interview.
Oh, really?
So
How will you feel if she gets in touch and be like, I can't believe you took advantage of me like that. I can't believe you lied to me.
I mean, she's a reporter for the Daily Mail. You know, I think that at some point we're allowed to have one back for the good guys.
yeah. Okay.
But also just like, we're both comedians.
Yes.
And at any point, if you had asked, hey, is this a joke? You would have said, yes, of course it is.
I can't believe it's
satire.
I can't believe it's taken this long to have this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just, you never asked, we never told, we had fun with it.
She's like, Andrew, Diego, one last question before you go. You're not fucking with us, eh?
I'm fucking with his wife once a week.
God, I wish I had been at the end of the interview. If they were like double bluffing us.
Before we go, one last thing. Do you think I'm a fucking idiot?
Then I take my glasses off, I take my hat off and reveal a tracksuit. And they're like, oh no, we've been had.
They still don't recognize you? wait, who are you meant to be?
Oh, wow, the guy is really Diego. He's wearing a full tracksuit and glasses. But yeah, it was very fun. It was very fun because like I got to watch Hamo do the prank and then participate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you were on the sideline for the first part, just so I could just focus on getting out those key messages. And
I love that you still bring your old PR brain into any of this. Key message, sale point. What's that thing? What's the other one? After key message, it's like the make and buy. What's that thing?
Call to action.
Call to action. There we
Right,
go.
there you go.
There we go.
How do we make you care about this? Is there any way we can make you give even the slightest shit about this podcast? Because you've never proposed a single idea that wasn't about a schnitzel. So,
Hey, in Hammer's defense, I proposed this idea. This wasn't his idea either. He hasn't had an idea in years. He's had a few gloves though.
oh yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun morning.
So there you go, floggers. Well, hopefully be sharing some of the real news coverage and footage from this video interview with you next week.
How did they not see a single podcast clip of the two of you together? How did just not?
There's heaps of photos of us together.
So many opportunities.
Dude.
I think they just wanted to believe it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so did we. I'd love to be an omni-trader living in Vaucluse with his wife Beck.
Oh, Omnitrader's great.
Omni-trader. Dude, he said this thing where he's like, yeah, sometimes I just don't have time. I'm working 24 hours a day. Someone needs to come in and fuck my wife. And I'm like, no one works 24 hours a day. This is complete bullshit.
I'm at the office trading, then I'm at Magic Mike doing a tight 10, then I'm back to the office. The Chinese markets are open.
I'm an omni-trader. I'm always trading.
I'm trading in every direction.
And I was like, yeah, I was like, don't be ridiculous. Like, if they were like, oh, would you ever be involved, like, with Diego there? I'm like, no, if I was home, I would just be having sex with my wife. It's only because
I'm not there.
doing business. That doesn't make sense. No, you're not understanding the kink. It's not a kink.
And she was also very considerate. She was like, what's the aftercare? Like, you know, you got to make sure that after the deed, like...
Yeah, you're just nailing and bailing, or you're cuddling and what, you know? So,
I was like, I just thought it was cuddling. And I'm like, well, I'm not just getting the cash in the envelope and leaving. It's not a gig.
So what isn't it? It's a gig.
Yeah, but like, you know, you have a coffee sometimes.
Right, okay.
But yeah, there were boundaries.
Did they ask you what your relationship with Beck was like?
Yeah.
Are you friends? Are you...
No.
and I asked if we were friends, and we were like, we're kind of...
pickleball competitors.
Yeah. Yeah.
We said that it had made our pickleball more competitive.
Yeah, but we leave that jealousy on the court.
The only thing I'm jealous of is the backhand. It's so fun.
Good. Oh, man. It was deeply silly.
So,
But yes.
there you go.
And it's saucy secrets.
It's so good to like be able to share with the floggers. Like, oh, it's a flog exclusive. Something that just happened.
That is a Flog exclusive. That's huge.
It's big.
Because this will come out
Next Thursday.
the week that this has come. You know, on Sunday it'll go live, and then by Thursday, so people can get the inside scoop.
Yeah. I wonder if there will be any... The other thing I was saying to Hammer is just like, if they put videos and pictures up, it's like, I do assume somebody will be like, that's Daniel Muggleton. But you never know.
You never
these
know.
days, everything's so fractured. Like, who the fuck knows?
It is well, I guess.
Like, will
it
they even know,
depends.
like, Andrew Hamilton? Just like, these are just two guys.
Well, I do think if they just post on their own socials and you guys have no interaction with it, then there's a good chance there's just like no overlap in that Venn diagram of like their fans and your fans.
Yeah.
But if Hamo is collabing on it,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden opens up the floodgates. The
Yeah.
floodgates. If
The
you will.
floodgates. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, if you're a flogger, don't snitch until we snitch.
They'll
Just
see it.
enjoy it.
They'll see it first. They'll see it before they hear this.
But they'll know the prank. They know the prank.
we need to.
Maybe we can put a little comment out.
Yeah.
If you know about the prank, do not snitch yet.
Yes,
We'll do that as like
okay.
an episode warning.
Yeah. Great.
For the next week. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Now, that makes them feel like they're in on something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
The floggers are with us on this. Everyone's fucking your wife.
You're all Diego.
We are all Diego. Start doing that like I am Spartacus. Dude, I'd love if they did a follow-up, but this time we send Tom in just to see if they even realize it's a different guy.
And just wearing a fake mustache and the New York Jets hat.
Okay.
In fairness, I was wearing the Cut Lunch Deli
Oh yeah.
hat,
Okay.
which is kind of funny if you think about it because I'm kind of cutting his lunch.
Okay. So I'll contact Jana and be like, okay, the whole thing with Diego, that wasn't real, but Javier, 100% real.
I got to come clean.
Javier.
Javier wasn't very comfortable talking, so I asked this comedian friend that I know, Daniel Muggleton, but this guy,
Javier's real.
Dude, I think the funniest switch on that is just like, all right, so like, yeah, look, we did lie to you. Diego isn't fucking my wife. Diego is fucking my husband. I'm married to a man.
they would love that.
And this
so
is
much.
Javier.
Oh, I'm the husband now.
Yeah, the husband now.
And then you're fucking me.
Then you could go in with Hammer, being like, he's never home. He's always trading.
But who's
he's an
fucking
omni-trader.
But who's fucking Javier?
I'm fucking Javier.
Oh, you're okay. Diego
Diego's
is
the
real.
fucking Javier because as a group we're omnisexual.
Sorry, I lost track of who's fucking who.
Yeah, everyone does. Except for my bank balance, Mr. Hamill. They asked like how much, and he's like, I'd prefer not to say.
How much do you think it would be if you had to build out the? What does your character earn?
Like 400, 500k.
Okay.
I'm day trading and night trading. I'm omni trading. So I'm thinking like 300 a bang.
300?
Yeah.
More than that.
What?
Why?
Way more than that.
You're not a
dollars. What am I, a carpenter?
You're not a professional. You can get a hot hooker for that.
Yeah, but he is a professional.
I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur.
He's an amateur swordsman.
I'm not GST registered.
$300.
What?
Yeah, right. So what? It's literally just like cash in hand. Like
It's cash in hand.
So you didn't have to.
Rebecca's
claim.
hot. He gets a hot chick for $300. What do you want?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, but it's not about her being hot.
I mean, I
I'm
assume-
providing a service.
Yeah, but like you're an amateur and you're a poor
$300.
graphic designer.
It needs to be at least 500,
Exactly. Thank you.
if not 1,000.
I think it should be 800 for the sex and the discretion.
Yeah, but you just went on a radio show.
He wanted me to go on.
There's no discretion.
Did you talk about how Beck would feel about you being so open about it?
Yes.
Yeah, they asked about that. I said, look, she was wasn't until I did a podcast and that blew up on Kenya. She thought that was funny, and then she became more comfortable with me talking about it.
Very good. This is it's very impressive how much of this you thought through. It's very
Well,
good.
some of it was improv, but it was like I already was so far into the character that
Yeah.
like the answers just came so quickly.
You're
Just so you know, if so far into the character himself.
man, I wish I was.
Dude, I've been method for years. 38 of them.
You reckon you can get this into a book deal? Maybe.
There we
The profound
go.
benefits of letting a man fuck your wife.
And I'm doing like a, what is it, unauthorized biography? My life with Rebecca. Rebecca?
I thought that was. I was like, why is it Woodburger? Is he covering?
Woodburger.
Is that a legal thing?
Dishonoring my wife, the Andrew Hamilton story. Okay, all right. I better chat to my publisher.
Very fun. So yeah, floggers, hold! If you listen to this before you see the interview, don't give the game away yet. We will tell you
Yeah.
when to open those floodgates.
Great stuff. So exciting.
Should we do
The
a pilot?
floodgates?
Let's do a pilot ad. So I've written the pilot ad, right?
Yeah.
Bank check-
We
checking.
didn't. Yeah, sorry.
I've written a pilot ad for Diego. But unfortunately, my version of Diego is Venezuelan. So if you could do a Spanish accent for this.
Okay.
Venezuelan.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Just for any of the floggers out there, this podcast is brought to you by Pilot Men's Health. Tom's written an ad for me this week, and it says, in a Spanish accent, please, emboldened at the top. Hola, flogueros. Me amo Diego. Having sex with the wives of alpha males is exhausting business. So sometimes when I've been asked to have sex with Mr. Andrew's wife, I just do not feel up to it. And my penis does not rise to the occasion.
Sorry, is he Japanese?
That's not Japanese.
my penis does not rise to the
Oh, that was Spanish. Occasion is Spanish. What?
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, you fucking beat Diego then. You pushed out. You had the chance.
Okay.
All right.
My visa.
But if I do not do it, Mr. Andrew threatens to tear up my visa and send me back to Venezuela. So I use Pilot. Thanks to Pilot, I am able to fulfill my work duties and not have to go back to the barrio. Gracias, Pilot. Use Floggers20 for a free consult and save some dinero. Pilot, hard made easy.
That was a good ad.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty
What
good.
about what is it? What is a barrio?
It's well, I originally
Venezuelan favela?
I had a favela, and it was like that's not what it's called. Google let me know.
Like it's all the same, right?
Yeah, it's all the same.
City of God is the whole continent.
Well, because then I was tossing out where it's like, oh, but then I need to do. I was like, do I do a favela? And then I'm making Brazilian. Is Diego a Brazilian name? Yeah, it is. But then it's like I can't say gracias anymore. I got to learn Portuguese. It's too hard.
Is Diego Brazilian?
I think it's just like South American.
South American?
Yeah.
And not Spanish, surely? Surely Spanish and Portuguese as well.
Diego Costa. Diego Costa is Spanish.
There you go.
There's a Mexican restaurant in the city called Barrio Cela, which is very good. Have you been there?
Of course I have. My name is Diego.
Yeah.
I used to work there when I was at graphic design college.
Yeah, birria tacos. How good are they?
And we're back. We had something interesting to talk about in the cabin, and then Hammer's like, what about things I had, huh? You like those birria tacos?
What's it called? Consomme? Is that the thing you dip it in?
I think it is consomme. Yeah, there you go.
So good.
I'm getting a lot of sponsored posts for that. I feel like there must be a birria taco joint in Sydney opened up and going hard.
Okay, let's
going
go.
ham on the ads. Are you getting any of this?
No.
Yeah, I can assume your algorithm is the palette is quite plain.
What do you think's
like
my
the
algorithm?
contents of your fridge? Should we talk about that? Tom's disappointing fridge.
What a lame fridge.
No snacks.
What do you
It
want?
made me
Nothing.
sad.
What do you want in my fridge?
Snacks.
For what? Name
Juice.
some things.
You got some juice?
No.
Like some like
You
cheese.
can't be trusted around juice.
Some-
I have to hide the juice when you come around.
That's true.
Look
Might
after your
relapse.
cock.
Might relapse.
Cheese sticks, cheese slices, maybe a pack of chips in
Cheese
the cupboard.
sticks. Like bigger
popcorn.
stringers, you weirdo?
Yeah.
What do you want me to pack your fucking lunchbox? You want some tiny teddies and some shapes?
A little snack.
La snack?
I'd love a snack.
Yeah.
That'd
When
be
was the
good.
last time you had a la snack?
Not recently enough. I could have had one before this pod.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's French for the snack.
What does petite miam stand for, idiot? Yeah, I mean, I feel like my fridge is less fun, but I have mentioned this before. I've become a condiment guy and it's changed my life.
Condiment guy.
I got condiments in there.
Sliced ham, sliced meat, any kind of deli meats. That's usually
That is good. A
pretty
cold cut in the
That'd be good
fridge.
to have.
There we go.
I'd like to have that.
But what's in your fridge at home? Do you do any grocery shopping, considering you live with your parents?
I buy all my own food. They do. They cook dinner.
Do your parents still give you a buy-up form?
And they still put 100 in his account every week. I need snacks.
I get protein bars, which are always tasty. I get a few packs of chips. I'll
Okay.
get deli meats, and I've got steak, chicken. What else have I got?
But they
beef
cook it
mince.
for you.
No, I'm cooking all these things for breakfast and lunch.
What about dinner?
They cook dinner. They buy and cook dinner.
Okay.
Having steak for lunch.
I'm having steak for breakfast.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
What a life.
I have a fillet steak for breakfast
Every day?
every day.
No. Every day? That's absurd.
4 or 5 days a week.
What, like an eye fillet?
Steak and egg, yeah.
What, do you got another fight coming up?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get skinny and hot, so I'm on a high protein diet.
Right.
But you're also
Steak.
on a high beer liquid diet.
Well, I'm cutting down on the beers and having more vodka soddies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Steak for breakfast 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And eggs. Steak and eggs.
Or, or I have bagged chicken that I put on the fry pan with an egg.
Bagged chicken.
Yeah, like
Like a rotisserie. A batch
No,
of
like
bag.
no, like one of those like
Oh,
pulled chicken or
deli
like
chicken.
sliced chicken in a bag.
Yeah.
They're good. Moira Max, I believe the brand is. Shout out.
Max.
Yeah, Moira Max. If you're
Sounds
looking
like
for
some pretty bougie shit.
yeah, it's not that. It's pretty
I
cheap.
get my chicken from the Lilydale.
Yeah, but that's like I'm getting like my tenderloins from Lilydale.
Tenderloins. Steak 4 days a week.
That's a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
So much. I mean,
You still looking forward to it? There must be days where you're like, I don't really feel like eating a steak right now.
Today was actually a bit of work.
what hour of the day is this? You get up quite early. It's like 7 a.m. steak.
I ate, yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
So, anyway, right in.
What
If
are you
have
doing
steak
for breakfast?
Toast and eggs?
Toast and eggs. Okay.
Yeah.
Too carby.
Like this,
But you have a good figure. Maybe that's working for you.
you're trying to get skinny and hot. Have you thought about not eating?
Well, no.
Have you thought about
You got
a
to
juice
still.
cleanse?
You got to hit your protein number so you don't lose muscle mass. You know.
I think you could just probably stand to lose some mass in general.
Preach, brother. Yeah, I agree. So that's why I'm exercising. I'm back into. I'm doing weights. I'm going to get. I've got a bit of time now before like my next kind of busy tour stuff, other than the UK.
I mean, I'm very excited for when you, in the middle of your set, scull vodka sodas on stage. Sorry, guys, I'm watching my figure.
You know, it'll impress people in Scotland or wherever the fuck I'm going.
Scotland, yeah, they'll love that. Yeah, because what is that? Is that a fish? You got a UK visa?
I got a UK visa. I think by the time this comes out, it'll be announced.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hammer goes international. He's trying to avoid the fallout of this big prank.
Yeah, he's making a run for
I'm on the lam, boys.
Yeah. So
Speaking of lamb,
Like most of your fans.
I also eat a lot of lamb backstraps.
No, fuck this. Let's talk about going to the UK. It's vaguely more interesting.
Look, we spent it all up top. You know, we should have really lengthened out this prank. I think we've talked about the prank for
Isn't that a good
significantly longer
segue?
than the prank took.
Yeah.
This is much like Hamo's stint in prison.
Yeah.
I still maintain you must have done more hours talking about prison than hours spent in prison.
Without a doubt. Absolutely without a doubt.
How many days were you in there?
125.
No, well, if you're counting 24 hours a day, there's no way.
How many hours?
125.
Can you do
What's
the maths for me?
Yeah, that's just
125.
Let's do some quick
125. Oh, I feel like I should.
25.
3,000?
25 hours in a day?
25
rounding
times
Rounding up.
24 equals 3,000.
3,000. Wait,
3,000 hours in
Nailed
jail.
it. Look at me.
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you need ChatGPT for? You can do it.
And
Your little noggin.
3,000 hours.
hours.
You reckon you talked about being been on stage for 3,000 hours?
I don't
How
think
many-
I don't think I've talked about it on stage for 3,000 hours, but I've
Just in
talked about it in general.
Oh, in life. Yeah.
Small talk. This podcast
Right in the
on
book.
the stage. Every single podcast he's ever done. He even
Yeah.
talked about it today during the prank.
Yep.
We couldn't get to the prank without you went to prison, huh?
Every first date you've been on.
Yep.
Yep.
With
Yeah.
your parents, I assume they bring it up regularly, being like, "Look at you, you're in prison, eating steak for breakfast."
Jail is part of my life comments every day. So yeah, we've hit 3,000.
3,000 hours.
Yeah.
That might be your Kokoda Trail.
Deep flog cut there. Speaking of deep cuts, what kind of meat you been eating?
What kind of condiments put on that bad boy?
You really want to know?
I'm loving condiments, dude. I'm going to the Australian Meat Emporium. Let's keep dragging it back to me.
Oh man, I haven't been back to that place in a while. I love when you're in a walk-in fridge that's a whole warehouse. You know, isn't that a cool
Yeah,
feeling?
a walk-in meat freezer is the male equivalent of a walk-in wardrobe.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I've made it. Things are going pretty well.
Walk-in beer fridge also pretty good.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
don't mind
just
that.
not. It's just not the grand scale of the meat emporium.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever farted in a cool room for science?
No.
No, what happens?
Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I farted in there one, not intentionally. I wasn't waiting. I wasn't saving it up for the old Dan Murphys in Coogee.
But wait, did you turn to see?
I checked if there were people around.
No, I thought are you trying to see the mist come out of your butt?
No, I'm not trying to see the mist come out of my butt. I'm farting in there because I'm just like, I think maybe because it's cooler in there, the molecules will move more slowly.
Oh.
So therefore, the smell will hit my nostrils slower and also linger in the room for longer because it'll stay alive for longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like,
I
I'm
thought you
actually
were.
more interested in Hamo's point, which is like, does it make like when you breathe in a cold room?
That's what I mean. That's what I was
you
talking
get a little
about.
burst of
I thought you were going to say you had to look over the shoulder to see if any little toot came out, like a little.
Over the shoulder.
like a
Yeah, a little-
cartoon.
I guess you would go over the
Smart.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Or through the legs.
I'm sitting on the ground. Seeing if
It's
I'm
like curled up like a pretzel. Like, what are you doing here?
Have you ever seen that video of people farting in a thermal imaging camera?
No.
It's fantastic. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
I'm trying to think now. Would you have to go bare ass in a cool room to get a mist going for
I
the
think
fart?
so. I think so, yeah. I think
Bare
you're right.
ass in a cool room. Is that worth it? If someone walked in on you doing that, could you explain what you're doing honestly and then be like, oh yeah, fair enough.
I think if it was a bloke, probably.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'd be like, what are you doing? I was seeing if I farted, if it made a little burst of mist. And then my instinct would be like, and does it?
I'm on board.
Sick. Yeah.
So these are the episodes of Mythbusters they missed. Yeah.
What walk-in freezers? Is this got anyone else to take this?
Is there anything there?
So what else about Becca?
Let's go back to Andrew's fake wife. That's where the true talking points live.
I brought this up in the Flog Cabin group chat before. I wanted to ask about tracking devices on your phone.
Yes, I forgot about this.
The Find My Phone thing. Because my wife and I both have it turned on where we can like check where we are. Do you want me to check where my wife is right now?
Yeah.
I can tell you. If it's not at the office, I've got a real problem. I don't know what's happened.
She's actually at Hamo's house, having sex with Hamo's wife.
She's at the Kiss FM station. Why would she be there? But yes,
Who else do you track? You got multiple trackies.
I
here.
have my friend Taylor, who's currently at work in Redfern,
Okay.
and then I have a bunch of my mates all kind of got on at the same time. So there's
You're tracking multiple people?
He's got multiple
I've got-
trackies.
I've got 3 mates. My mate Rob, he's at 133 Castle Street right now,
Nice.
and then
Good on
Biddy's
you,
at
Rob.
work. Biddy's down in Bridge Street in Sydney, and then my mate Matt, he's working from home today. There you go.
I just don't want anyone to know my whereabouts
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense given your history. You know? How did the police find you? Well, they'd find my phone on. They was tracking Hamo.
Banter.
So wait, how do you connect it? Do you have to request them? Or
Do you want me
something?
to request you right now?
Yeah, I'll turn it down, but yeah.
Oh, why are you turning it down? Let me.
I think Tom just wants to start tracking
I
people.
want to stop tracking Andrew.
And shockingly, his gender split on people he tracks, mostly dudes.
Yeah.
Tom's demographic is consistent at all times.
But if I was mostly women, then that would also be against me, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like, oh, Tom won't allow women do what they want. Has to follow them at all times.
Just wants to make sure they're not snacking.
Are you sending me a request or something?
I don't know. I'm trying to work out how to do it. But yeah, it's like
You don't even know how to do it.
Well, one
other items showing location.
see, like Mary and I don't track each other,
Right.
but I do track my friend Rohit. Rohit, yeah.
Where's Rohit right now?
He's probably in his office in the city because like, the thing was, I didn't realize I was tracking him. I just opened maps and looked at the city because I don't often, look at the city on maps during the day. And Rohit was there, and I was like, "Dude, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, like I accidentally sent you a tracking request like a while ago,
Is this
and you
just
must
like-
have accepted it."
Is this Apple Maps? Is this just
I
like...
think it's either map, isn't it? Is it Google or Apple?
It's Apple, yeah. But like it's an app. It's an app that is called Find My Phone, I think, or Find My Friends.
Find my
Yeah.
friend? Okay, it's a different app.
So basically, yeah. So then I was like, "Oh, do you want to track me back?" Because that just seems equitable.
Yeah.
And I had to change all these settings on my phone because I think I had all this stuff being like, the phone can't track me because I'm still that guy. Like I don't know if you can't pay with my phone or any of that shit.
Do you remember that thing when it first came out, the like location services on Apple, and it just showed you everywhere that you'd been for the last month?
No, I
See
don't
that?
remember that.
Oh man, it's creepy. But now we're just like, yeah, this is what happens now. Everyone knows where we are.
All
Okay,
the time.
Tom is there. All right. So
The call's coming from inside the house.
It's so funny how it's like Tom is there.
He's right
Do you mean
here.
You fucking idiot.
Is he behind me?
wait,
Is Tom in the room with us right now?
I just feel like in the age of like stalkers and domestic violence, like isn't there plenty of guys who be like,
Sorry, are
using-
you suggesting that didn't happen until now?
well, I'm just saying,
Just
Jobs has
quickly.
a lot to answer for.
how many
Ever since Maps became an app.
how many dudes are using this for sinister purposes?
Well, Tom, obviously, who's checking
Yeah.
in on his wife and making sure his friends don't make new friends.
Yeah, I'm
What
trying
are they
to.
hanging out without me?
I need to make sure that my friends and my wife never come into contact with each other. I track my wife and the three friends I'm most sus about.
I'm a bit hurt not to be on that list. As we found out today, I'm already fucking Andrew's wife.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not yours?
Yeah, there's an agreement there. I can't afford you.
Yeah.
$300? $300 every time?
It's a bargain.
Twice a week?
Take the dog for a walk as well. So I track Rory, but I don't track Mary, but she tracks her mum.
Yeah, okay.
I think a lot of people track their parents because, as we all know, parents are idiots and they get lost sometimes.
Yeah, they get old and they like if they might have a fall or something.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't
Well,
know.
they might just not turn up where you're expecting them to turn up. Because the reason they all track Mary's mum is because in New York we lost her. Lost in New York.
Right.
The streets are numbered.
Home Alone 2.
Accident on Milani. And so we just stood at a park for like 90 minutes waiting for Mary's mum. And then ever since then, it's been like, no, we're tracking her at all times.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I think it's just I do find now sometimes because I'm so used to tracking Betty, where she's like, I'm going to meet you at this time, or like, what time she's going to get home from work, what time we're going to have dinner, and I can kind of see where she's at. And now when there's someone I don't know where they are, it's very frustrating. I can't just track them. Just be like, where are you?
Are you suggesting that you want to track us? Do you
I'd
want to
like
know where
I'd
we're
like
at?
I'd like to track everyone.
You'd like
Yeah.
to track everybody?
Everybody.
In the world?
In the world. Yeah.
Wow.
Even people, I would like to track people I don't like,
Wait, what is that going to do for you?
just out of like hateful curiosity.
Hateful.
Maybe like, and we can hire.
Look at that loser on a train. Glad their life's not going well.
Oh wait, they're at Cheetahs on Parramatta Road. They're at that cheap strip club. Let's get some photos.
Cheaters.
Yeah, it's the new one where the Louis Hotel. Where
The really like 5 stories or whatever. That one.
I don't know if it's 5. Oh no, that's the other one. At 5 Dock, I think. But
The Illinois.
yeah, the Illinois. That's the one you're thinking of.
That
But-
used to be a strip club. It's not anymore, right?
is it not?
I thought they got rid of that. Because, my friend used to work there as a bartender.
I've been there once.
That's why he can never listen to I'm Sexy and I Know It ever again.
Okay, that's
Oh
fair.
yeah.
He's heard it too many times. Brings back the flashbacks.
I think we've all heard it too many times.
No, where Crown Comedy used to be at the Louis Hotel
He's now a strip club.
is now a strip club called Cheetahs.
Yes, I drove past it the other day and I was like, what is this? I better go look.
Cheetah like
the animal,
cat.
like the animal.
okay.
Yes. Spotty cat. Yes.
Yep.
That's the Latin name. Spotty cat.
Spotty cat. But not.
That was the first draft of that song in Friends.
Yeah. And is it a?
Or like at a guy who presents as straight, but they're at the tool shed on a Saturday night.
Got him.
Yeah. So people that you hate, closeted men,
Horny men.
Get out of the closet. We'll
Hammer
respect you
hates
more.
horny fellas.
So
I mean, I think that'd be very funny if you tracked all your enemies, then at one point they were just all together.
Wait a minute.
I think they're plotting.
They come into my house.
They might be scheming.
What are they all doing outside my house?
And then Hammer turns up and they're like, oh no, it was a trap all along. They just wanted to drag me to the strip club. Yeah, I don't like being tracked. I mean, one thing, do you guys ever think about this? I've got a dumb car, as you guys both know. Like, it's a very old car with no electronic stuff in it whatsoever.
Yeah, real
I
piece of
love
shit.
that. Like, I feel really good about that.
You don't. Do you just wish you had an aux cord though?
I would love an aux cord.
Yeah.
But I just, I'm putting the headphones in.
Do you have the? Yeah, you do that. Do you have the tape? You do. It's CD, not tape, right?
It's CD, not tape.
You ever see those things where it's like it was the tape that had a cord coming out of it, and you would put it into your car, and it would play music off your phone?
Mate, I had one of those for so long.
yeah,
Baffling that works.
How did that work? I can't remember.
It just plugs in to the thing.
But then how is it communicating? Like, how is it getting the music off my phone and onto the tape?
The cord.
But like, what is the process of getting it on tape? How do you like record? Like, it's recording it.
No, it's just
while
transmitting
playing?
it. But I don't think the tape's spinning. I think it's
Then
just
how
like
is it
it's creating a circuit,
Oh, okay.
and then you transfer the information. That would be my guess.
okay.
But like, I gotta say, truly one of the most disrespectful pieces of technology ever. Hey, cassettes, guess what?
Yeah.
You're now facilitating the future,
You
right?
like it or not?
Yeah.
Time to get in the modern age.
Absolutely. You know, because no one does that with a vinyl. Like, a vinyl is just a vinyl. It needs a needle. You got to play it.
Well, you can do vinyls that hook up to your computer so you can record your vinyls.
What?
That's the thing.
How do you do that? Like, with this vinyl player.
Yeah. You put it on the turntable. You hook up a turntable to your computer, and it records.
But that
the
thing is
output.
still on the turntable.
Yeah.
Whereas the cassette is like in the thing, but it's just like, hey, dude, well, you're a surrogate. You're a surrogate cassette, like my
Cassette
cock
surrogate, yeah.
and a Hammer's wife.
Surrogate cock. Surrogate penis.
cock. Surrogate penis is funnier.
Surrogate penis. It's funny.
Just because it also completely misunderstands the point of a surrogate. It's like a surrogate penis. I'm carrying his cum into his wife. And like, I'm probably in the Ukraine. If I had to guess, because there's less regulations over there and it's quite affordable. The surrogate penis. Look, he just wants me to transfer his cum into his wife.
Don't overthink it.
Because his cock cannot carry the cum itself. It's too thin.
Like a lot of things I talk about, just don't overthink it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you about these journalists. They didn't. They didn't overthink it for a goddamn second. They were like, this
Kiss
is
FM.
plausible.
Keep it simple, stupid.
That's very good. That was red hot. That almost-
Well, actually, Kiss is spelled K-I-I-S, so
Oh.
you
So it wasn't
fucked
that
it.
good. It's what Hammer's trying to just really bring me down.
hey, Hammer, maybe don't overthink it, fuckhead. Everyone was enjoying that.
Keep it implausible, stupid. There we go.
Keep it implausible. I love that he discredited you just to come up with that.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
He
to be fair.
cucked your acronym.
Yeah. I just had to watch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
would Hammer, would you let if you started dating a girl and it was going quite well, would you let her track you?
Would I let it
Put
track
the
me?
ankle bracelet back on?
Mm.
Did you ever have to wear an ankle bracelet?
Nah,
Really?
No.
Why not?
just didn't.
That's my dog.
That was considered a low risk crook. But no, I don't think it's something that
Have you
I
seen that
would.
fat guy? He's not getting anywhere. Don't worry about him. He's going to be at home eating, snacking. Actually, when you came out of prison, you were like lithe, weren't you?
I was skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So skinny.
I was down to about 80 kegs at one point, but now I'm back up at a hundo. So the yo-yo.
Triple figs.
Yeah. But I would not want to be tracked. And you never know, I might get back into crime. And it just seems like it's
No,
for
you
the
can
best.
turn it off, right?
Well,
But
then
I guess at that point, you're like, I guess
What's-
Hammer's getting back into crime.
You're not turning it off because you're doing something wholesome. It's that thing. You remember when there were ads about Google Incognito mode, and it was like, in case you need to buy your wife a present, and like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And that present is a slightly less horny husband.
Yeah, I'm buying her a Brazzers membership again.
Yeah. Oh wait, did I tell you that the UK they brought in porn verification?
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You got to verify who you are / the fact you're over 18 before you access pornography in the UK.
How do you verify? What's the?
You send in a photo of your license or a photo of your face.
Yeah, right.
Yes. The photo of the
And-
face is quite funny.
Why the photo of your face?
It's
What
like,
does that prove?
he's old and horny enough. Let him in.
And does that mean that you have to just like log into the internet to then look at porn, or every time you go to a porn site, you have to go through this process again?
Well, not to dox myself here, but
Okay.
in Edinburgh, I only verified myself on Reddit. And I accessed my pornography through there. Because I think with Pornhub, it wanted you to like make an account. And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
You're watching porn on Reddit?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of porn on Reddit.
Isn't it just like photos and GIFs? So they got full videos on it?
Oh, they got full vids, brother.
Okay.
You just got to find them.
Okay.
And I found them. Oh, I found them.
Are they in the stand-up comedy Reddit subreddit?
They
that
are
you
not in the
constantly-
stand-up comedy subreddit.
Yeah.
And the one thing I don't know about Reddit, because I'm a moron, is like whether or not it tracks your activity, like, and it's visible to anybody else. And I'm like, God, I hope
Oh,
not.
in the way that like
wonder.
your Reddit comments, you know, you
Yeah,
can see
yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
I'm not commenting.
Yeah.
Have you ever commented on a pornographic video? I've never commented. I don't know anyone who's ever commented.
I know a lot of people that have commented on that one that I directed people to about
Muscle Barbie Wrong House.
Muscle Barbie Wrong House. I'm here because of Andrew Hamilton.
Do you ever look at the comments?
I think that video got taken down, unfortunately.
Dude, you have to get back on Kiss FM. You have to bring your wife in this time, and she has to be Muscle Barbie.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
What we're gonna fly her out from America or whatever?
I think there's multiple ones. I don't think it's like the Pope. They'll go in a room, decide the next Muscle Barbie. Hey, it's Ray Fiennes. That's weird.
Oh, they'll
I
get
think
this
she
pink
might-
smoke.
I think she might be based on the Gold Coast.
Muscle
There you go.
Barbie.
Yeah, possibly.
That seems right.
Yeah, if I had to guess,
Where Muscle Barbie lives.
the Gold Coast.
Yeah. Muscle Beach.
I wanted to do like a comedy collab with like an Aussie porn star, but they're all based on the Gold Coast, and I'm not going to pay to fly one here. You know,
Why don't you
So-
just go to the Gold Coast?
Because
You'd like it there.
They're all like
I do
you.
like it there.
They're exactly you.
Yeah,
There's heaps of you.
Yeah.
yeah, I would like it there, but
Yeah.
I might have too much fun and never return. But no, I
And
just
who's
need to
that? Who's that upsetting?
Track and Hammer is still on the Gold Coast. I'm glad he's having fun out there.
we just need more.
It's like when you give a dog to a farmer and he finds the field.
Apple's like, he didn't even give us permission. We just presumed.
if anyone knows any clout chasing OnlyFans chicks in Sydney, let me know because I'm looking for collabs.
Okay.
Why?
I've got a comedy idea that needs a hot chick.
What's he coming?
Why do they need to be an actual OnlyFans chick?
good.
Well, like they're the ones that like you don't have to pay them for tact. and your
Famously, you really have to pay him. I don't know if you know much about
stuff.
OnlyFans.
No, but not for like comedy videos because they want it for the clout. They want to be tagged, you know. So that's just anyway.
They want to be tagged, and by that you mean in the video.
Tagged, not tag teamed. So you know, it's worth an ask.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got a comedy idea for an OnlyFans chick, and you don't want to pay her.
Well, yeah. Normally, you just say, "Hey, you want to be in a comedy video?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, sure."
Oh, God, I've been dreaming of this my whole life. This is all I want to do. And by the way, one of the really funny bits is where I have sex with you. You wouldn't get it. You're not a comedian, but it's hilarious. Trust me.
You don't get it. When I do the cum shot, there's going to be a boing noise. That's why it's a comedy video. Oh, fuck, I forgot to film it. We're going to have to go again.
Yeah, you guys get it.
You know the whole thing with comedy now is like the best satire is the one you can almost barely tell it's funny at all.
No, of course it's a comedy video. It says, Andrew Hamilton comes on chick's tits, hashtag satire.
Hashtag lol.
I don't like the collab thing.
Collab City?
Collab City.
Yeah.
I'm still not a resident of Collab City.
No.
I don't like it in general. I don't like the NFL doing it with Beastmaster. I don't like you doing it with Laser Beam. I don't like any collab thing.
That's because you're not getting invited to collab.
Did you call Mr. Beast Beastmaster or is Beastmaster someone else?
Oh, Beastmaster. Is that a
Are you
cartoon
getting
character?
Girthmaster and Mr. Beast mixed up? Mr. Girth and
I would watch that
Beastmaster?
collab.
So, no, collabs are great. What do you mean? Open your mind and your horizons.
It's just the laziest way to get more views on something. It's just you get views, I get views. What if we do this
Everyone
together?
gets views.
Now we all get more views.
But,
Yeah.
but the people, they like it. They want it. There's a demand for it.
I There's something bad about it. I don't know what it is.
There's all the comments on the OG crew video were like, the collab we didn't know we wanted. Oh my God, this is holy shit. This is the greatest collab of the century. This is sick. So the people froth this shit.
What do you reckon the greatest collab of last century was?
Okay.
As in like the 1900s.
Yes.
They're just greatest.
The greatest collab of last century. Hitler and Goebbels? One of the great collabs.
Oh.
I mean, you know what I listen to a lot is that collab between Aerosmith and Run DMC.
Oh,
that's a good collab.
That was Collab City.
Rock and rap, white guys, black guys together. They break through a wall. It was cutting edge. That's a good collab.
No, you're
That's a
thinking
big
of
collab.
David Hasselhoff. That's who broke through the wall.
Yeah.
That's a great
what about
collab.
Jay-Z Linkin Park?
Okay.
Was that this century?
That was this century.
rats.
David Bowie Queen. Big collab.
David Bowie Queen, that is a big collab.
Collab City.
Big collab city.
But whether like are there just random collabs like people do collabs now, or is it like, hey, this is just two famous people. They have no business being together at all.
Yeah.
But we're doing this so more people watch.
I wonder. I'm trying to think. You're right. The clout thing of like, oh, we'll just hang out. These two people just hang out. Yeah, it's all music stuff. Isn't
Bonnie
it?
Blue and Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
a
not-
huge collab.
This century.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's a huge collab.
That's, Is it?
And it's exactly what Dan hates about collabs.
Yeah. That makes me feel worse about it.
Yeah.
I forgot that happened and you reminded me.
Collab City. It's growing.
It's horrible. It's a bad place. Yeah. There's got to be something from last century as a big collab. Come on, there must be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going Germany, Japan.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but like, not really. Like France and England, that was a pretty big collab at the time. They'd been warring forever.
Were they? Oh yeah,
They collabed.
Okay. Yeah,
Both wars
So just
against Germany.
Enemies that came together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church and no, nothing there.
No.
There's no good collab.
No.
In the 19th century.
It's a modern phenomenon. Collab.
Kanye and Adidas, the Yeezy. That's a big collab.
Again,
This century.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to name big collabs.
Big collabs.
Michael Jordan
There's got to be.
and Nike.
Michael Jordan and baseball.
The Air Jordan. The Air Jordan. Is that a collab?
Michael Jordan and Nike actually.
That's
is
actually
that's
a huge collab.
Is it a
Very, very
collab?
good collab.
That's probably
Very
the biggest
profitable collab.
What, the biggest collab of all time?
Possibly.
Collab.
Like,
Just saying collab.
I'm so upset with this. I'm so upset with this peter out. It was a hot start.
I wish someone externally could come in and help us work out this collab thing. I wish we could bring someone from a different podcast.
you have
to come tell
Laserbeam's
us some
number?
collabs.
All right. Who are we getting? Which other hot podcasters are we getting into Collab City with us?
What, like Harold Holt and Lyndon Johnson?
They're both dead, you idiot. I'm talking about Lou and Jarch. We'll get them in. Collab City with us.
Done some collab cities on this.
Oh, you don't know anything about podcasters.
Yeah, I'm
You
glad.
don't know thy enemy.
They're enemies.
Competition.
I bet you don't have a spreadsheet of all the podcasts that get more listens than us, do we? You don't give a fuck about that. the only one you have is you have a spreadsheet of Dan and I. Most successful flogger.
I can't think of a fucking 19th century collab.
That's fine.
20th century collab.
Yep.
19th century is the 1800s.
Doesn't help us. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
So we just have to leave now.
We have to
So
leave.
we've got to jump to the Patreon.
Yep.
Got to jump behind that paywall.
Yep. And talk about the prank more. If you want more details about the prank,
No.
what coffees did they have before? Yeah, we're gonna let you in.
It was juicy.
Who do they collab with on this prank?
They're gonna be way more disparaging about the host of Kiss FM behind the paywall.
You've got to hear our saucy secrets. Get behind that paywall, folks. That's where the secrets are the sauciest, and the sources are secret. There we go. That was something.
Stay flogged up.
Check the dodgems.
Collab. Bye.
Fuck.